Welcome to one more solution video. As per my information, I'm the first person in the world to present this solution video to you. If you like this video, please appreciate by subscribing to my channel and like this video, share with your friends. I will make many more videos like this, and I have so many videos of your next stage of education, which is AS and A level. Please watch those videos on my channel and continue to be a part of Math United. Question number 1. Solution of this equation is needed and correct to 2 decimal places. So, whenever we have an exponent and the variable is an exponent, we should apply log or len. It doesn't matter which one you like because both of them are logs. So let me apply natural log, len. So natural log 5 to the power w minus 1 equal to len 12. Okay, so w minus 1 will come in front as per logarithmic laws, and we'll be left with len 5. And don't forget to put a bracket here because w minus 1 are together, they are not separate, equal to len 12. Let's divide both sides by natural log of 5. They cancel out here, so w minus 1 is natural log 12 over natural log 5. So let's complete it here. W equal to, this minus 1 will be shifted to the right side, so we'll get natural log of 12 over natural log of 5 and plus 1. Just use your calculator and you'll get your answer. What I got is 2.54395, which we can round off to 2.54. Alright, part B. Solve the equation which is given here. So you can see it is, this exponent is 2/3, this exponent is 1/3. So let's assume the exponent as 1/3 as separate alphabet. So what I mean is this, x to the power 1/3. This one is smaller. Assume this as an alphabet, say t. So now this can be written as x to the power 1/3 to the power square, right? By exponential law, 2 and 1/3 will multiply and we'll get 2/3 again, minus 5x to the power 1/3 plus 6 equal to 0. So now we can write this as t square minus 5t plus 6 equal to 0. And now we can factor this, or you can use your calculator. I'm factoring to this, t minus 3, t minus 2 equal to 0. How did I do it? There is a method for that. I have explained that earlier videos, so you can have a look at them. So here this one will give us t equal to 3 and this gives us t equal to 2. So we have two options now. So first, x to the power 1/3, which was t, is equal to 3. This is the answer. X is power 1/3 is equal to 2. And now to get rid of this 1/3, cube the both sides. We get x equal to 27 in this case and x equal to 8 in this case by cubing both sides. These are the two solutions. Question number 2, A part. Write this as a single logarithmic expression with the base 10, and LG by definition is base 10, so we don't have to do anything, just club them together. So let's remove this 2 and make it an exponent. So we'll get here log x square. 2 goes and becomes the exponent of x, and that's a logarithmic rule, minus these two logs are adding. When two logs add, their contents multiply, so it becomes 3 multiplied by x plus 6. So we clubbed these two logs together. Now we will club this log and this log together. Since they are subtracting, the logs will divide, the content will divide x squared divided by 3x plus 6. Okay, done. Hence, solve the equation. That's what the second part says. Solve the equation, this one. Okay, so it is exactly same. Yes, it is. So we can write log x squared over 3x plus 6 equal to 0. Alright, whenever we remove log from one side, the other side becomes the exponent of the base, and base of this log is 10. So it will become 10 to the power 0, which is 1. Now, this can multiply, cross multiply here. So x square equal to 3x plus 6. This is what it becomes. And x square equal to 3x plus 18. So let's complete it here. X square minus 3x minus 18 equal to 0. So again, I will use the same factoring method. Let me do that here. I factor 18 such that the sum or difference of the two factors is 3. And 6 times 3 is 18, and that's why it will become 6 and 3. At this minus 3, middle one will become minus 6x plus 3. X minus 18 equal to 0, and now I will take x common here. X minus 6 plus 3, x minus 6. So we get two answers, x plus 3, x minus 6. If I make, because they are equal to 0, both of them become individually equal to 0, like this. So this gives us x equal to negative 3, and this is x equal to 6. So this answer is good, but this is not good. Why? Look at this part. If I put 2 log minus 3 here, log of a negative number is undefined. It is not possible. That's why we reject this answer, and this is the only answer. Okay, the next one. The variable x and y are such that cube root of y is plotted against x cube. So let me try to show this here and here. So whenever they say something is plotted against something, that first something will be here. Cube root of y will be here, and it is plotted against x square. Okay, it passes through these 2 points, 9, 8. Suppose 9, 8 is here, and 16, 1. 16, 1, suppose here. So this is the line which is joining the 2 points. Straight line, okay? It doesn't look straight, but it is straight, okay? Find y as a function of x. Find y in terms of x. All right. So we know it's a straight line. So the equation of straight line is, in this case, let's not write small y. Let's write capital Y. So equal to m capital X plus c. Why capital? Because this y is actually representing this, and this x is representing x square. But we will talk in terms of x and y because it's a straight line. So we want to find m first. Let's find m here. M is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 in this case, let's take 8 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, 9 minus 16. So 7 over negative 7, negative 1. That is the gradient, minus 1. Okay, so y equal to negative 1 x plus c, right? Now we have to find c. To find c, we'll substitute one of these 2 points in the equation, and we'll get c. Let's substitute 16, 1, this one. Okay, doesn't matter which one we do, in both cases we'll get the same value of c. So y, capital Y in this case is 1, equal to minus 1 times 16 plus c. So negative 16 goes here, becomes positive 16. So C equal to 17. Alright. So our equation, which was here, becomes capital Y equal to negative capital X plus 17. Okay. Now these capital X and Y need to go because they are saying small y should be in terms of small x. So put back their values. Cube root of y is equal to negative x square plus 17. We can treat it as 17 minus x square. Okay. Now we will cube this to get rid of cube root and cube the other side as well. We can't do only one side. So finally what do we get? Y equal to 17 minus x square cube. This is y as a function of x. Next, the polynomial, okay, it's a different question. It has nothing to do with the A part. Rather, this is the fourth question. Next question, okay. The polynomial has a factor x minus 3 and the remainder is minus 12 when divided by x plus 1. So x minus 3, whenever they give any divisor or factor, make it equal to 0 to use remainder theorem. It becomes x equal to 3. So substitute this x equal to 3 into the equation, and according to the remainder theorem, it has to have a 0 remainder if it is a factor. So remainder theorem, x minus 3 is a factor, so we will substitute it. So m 3 cube minus 17 3 square plus n 3 plus 6 has to be equal to 0. So this becomes 27m minus 17 times 9, 153, plus 3n plus 6 equal to 0. Let's bring numbers to the other side. Minus 153 plus 6, 147. So it will become positive 147 on the right side, and here we are left with 27m plus 3n. All are multiples of 3. So let's divide whole equation by 3 to make it simpler. So it becomes 9m plus n equal to 49. Okay, so we got a simpler equation from the first fact they give, that it is a factor. X minus 3 is a factor. Now we will use the second fact. They said when it is divided by x plus 1, so x plus 1, it is a divisor, make it equal to 0, it gives us x equal to minus 1. So according to the remainder theorem, if I substitute minus 1, I should get a value of minus 12. So let me do that. M minus 1 cube minus 17 minus 1 square plus n minus 1 plus 6 has to be equal to minus 12. Okay, so negative m and this positive 1, so negative 17 minus n plus 6 equal to negative 12. So we had numbers on the right side in the previous one, equation number. Let's call it equation number 1. Let's keep them here also. Minus m minus n, and this is minus 11. When it goes to the other side, it becomes minus 12 plus 11. So we get minus m minus n equal to minus 1. All right. So since we have minus n here, positive n here, let's use the elimination method. Let's write here minus m minus n equal to minus 1, and there is no need to subtract, just add. So these two cancel out and we get 8m equal to 48. And now we can divide both sides by 8. M comes out to be 6. What about n? Let's use this one. Minus 6 minus n equal to minus 1. So minus n equal to minus 1 plus 6, right? So minus n equal to positive 5, and we can change the places of negative. N equal to negative 5. This is m and n, but they didn't ask m and n. They asked find the remainder when px is divided by x minus 2 now. So we'll repeat the same thing again. X minus 2 equal to 0, x equal to 2. This is the root, and we have to see if it is actually a root or it leaves something as a remainder. So what was our equation? Let me go back to equation minus, okay, let me write here. M is known to us now, 6. So I'm talking about this main equation. So it will become 6x cube minus 17x square. Then we have n equal to 5 minus 5x plus 6. This is what we have as polynomial, and now we will substitute x equal to 2. 6 2 cube plus minus 17 2 square minus 5 times 2 plus 6. 8 times 6 48. 70 times 4 68. 10 6. So what do we get finally? Minus 20 because of this, minus 30, and then 6. We get minus 24. Okay, so what is the question, by the way? Find the remainder. So this is the remainder. Question number 5a part 1. Write down in ascending order the first three terms of expansion of this one. So whenever they say expand, we use the formula given in the question paper itself, but I prefer using this one. They said ascending powers of x. That means first one should be 4x to the power 0, including 4, okay, both of them. And then write nc0 in front of this, because this is the exponent they have given, which is n here, and this number must match. So next bracket will be the other term inside the bracket, which is just 1. It will become n minus 0 n, right? Then second term will be nc1. 4x's exponent goes up by 1, but the exponent of 1 goes down by 1. Third term similarly will be, you guessed it right, yes, n minus 2. Alright, these are the three terms. nc0, no matter what is n, it is always 1. So 1. In your formula sheet, they have already given this one as 1. So it is coming out to be 1. Why? 1 to the power anything is 1. That's why it is 1. Plus nc1 is always n. Then we write 4x to the power 1 is 4x. And 1 to the power anything is 1. So just 1. Plus nc2 will be, it will be n factorial, right? Let's write factorial. Let me show you how we got this, okay? So n factorial over n minus 2 factorial, 2 factorial. This is what nc2 will be written as. And then we have 4x square, which is 16x square, and no need to write this because it is just 1. Okay, so now we have to get a little space here. Let's make a space so that I can write it. Okay, so 1 times 1 times 1 is just 1, plus this is 4nx. And here, let me do this rough work here. N factorial can be written as n minus 1 multiplied by n minus 2 factorial. I stopped here because we have an n minus 2 factorial at the bottom. I want to cancel it. So that's how we cancel them out. This may not be useful in this particular question, but it will maybe later on it will be useful. And 2 times, then we have 16x square here. 2 and 16 cancel. So I get 8 here. N minus 1 and 8x square plus n minus 1, and let's write 8 in front and x square. This is the expansion. If you want to expand this also, you can do that. You're welcome to do that, but I will leave it like this. Okay. Next one. In the expansion of this, the same binomial they have given is multiplied by 1 minus 4x. The coefficient of x square is this. Find the value of n. Okay, so let's do that. So first, more space. So we already have this, so let's write them. 1 plus 4nx plus 8n n minus 1 x square. This is the first expansion of the first one. Second one is 1 minus 4x. We have to concentrate on only x square. So 1, what should I multiply this one so that I get x square? An x square, right? But there is no x square here, so no use. 4 and x, what should I multiply this so that I get an x square? 4x. These two x's will give us x square, so we'll do that one first. 4 and x multiplied by minus 4x, that is our first x square. Plus, this is an x square by itself, so it multiplies with this one and it will give us x square. So I will write that one, 8n n minus 1 x square, and again multiplied by 1. That doesn't make any difference. These are the only two x squares possible. An x cube cannot make an x square, so we will not go further than this. This is okay. And they said it is equal to 6032x square, because the coefficient of x square is 6032. First of all, get rid of x square. So we will first simplify this one, minus 16 n x square plus 8n multiplied by n, 8n square, and then we are multiplying by x square and 1, it will be x square. Then 8n multiplies with minus 1 also, so minus 8n again x square equal to 6032 x square. Since all of them are x square, now we don't need to look at them at all. If you didn't write them earlier, that was also okay, but I prefer this way. Alright, so what do we get here? Minus 16n and minus 8n, minus 24n plus 8n square equal to 6032. All of them are multiples of 8. So let's divide all of them by 8 to simplify. Minus 3n plus n square equal to 7 to 56, 4, 5, and 4. Alright, so rearrange this. N square minus 3n and bring 754 also to the left side equal to 0. And the method I used earlier will use the same thing. We have to divide 754 into two parts so that the last is 4 around 30. So 29 and 26. So n square minus 29n plus 26n minus 754 equal to 0. So n minus 29 plus 26. So we get two factors, n minus 29 and plus 26 equal to 0. This gives us n equal to 29 and equal to minus 26, and they have given in question here n is greater than 0. It's a positive number, so this is the answer. This is rejected. Okay, be part of this. The term independent of x okay, it has nothing to do with them. Find the term independent of this. Okay, whenever they say independent of x, that means there should not be any x, and we have to divide this 10 for x. Let's write x only, not over 2. Over 2 we'll write in the main question. I've done this way many times in my videos, so I'm not doing it again. So I'm focusing only on x. I wrote x here, then we have minus. I'm ignoring minus also because sign is not important here. Now what should I give the exponent here so that their sum is 10? They should be divided in 10 and they cancel out each other. So if I say 3 here and 7 here, yeah, 3 plus 7 is 10, right? So it's become x cube. This becomes x to the power 28 denominator. They can't cancel at all. So that means this one should have a bigger exponent and this should have a smaller exponent. So 7 and 12. So okay, the gap has closed. So let's make it 8. Yes, it will work. 8 and 2. So x to the power 8 and 4 times 2, 8. This will be x to the power 8. They will cancel out. So 8 and 2 are the ones which we will proceed with. So first x over 2 to the power 8 multiplied by minus 8 over x to the power 4 square. See, 10 is divided into two parts, and then we have to write n is 10 in this case, c and any of the two. You can write 8 or 2. I prefer 8. That will be the term which will not have any x. Let's simplify this now. 10 C8 will be 45, and then we did we have a minus? No, minus was here. X to the power 8, 2 to the power 8 is 256, and then we have square which will make this negative positive, so don't worry about negative now. 8 square is 64 and x to the power 8, and that was the purpose. This and this cancel out, 64, and this will also cancel out 4. The answer finally is 45 over 4. Question number 6. A 5-digit number is to be formed from these, how many? 7 digits. Each digit can be used at most once, okay? In any number, and the number does not start with 0, okay? Find the number of ways it can be done. So this kind of questions are straightforward. Just make 5 spaces. Now, since they are starting with 0, they can't start with 0, there is no other condition given. So we will just start with here. That means the first digit can be just 6 out of 7. There are 6 possibilities for the first digit. And then we'll be left with 6 for the second. Why 6? Because now 0 has come in. It was not earlier in these 6, but next it comes. One of them was used in the first place. We're left with 5, but 0 is added for this one, so 6 again. But next there will be 5, and similarly 4 and 3. Just multiply these two and that will be your answer. It will be 36 times 5, 180, 720, 2160. 2160 ways. Alright. How many of these will be 5-digit even numbers? Okay, even numbers. Now, 0 is the troublemaker here. Why? Because 0 also makes the number even. So let's take this step. Separate 0. 0 is the unit digit confirmed. It is the only one digit available here. So never write 0 on top. Write the candidates below the blank spaces so that you can multiply them. If I write 0 on top, multiply by 0 is 0. Yeah. So 0 is here. Now 0 was already not a candidate for the first digit, so there will be all 6 available remaining ones here. Then 5 for here, 4 and 3. So what do we get? 30, 120, 360. Now, second case, when the unit digits are other ones like 2, 4 and 6. These are the ones which can make a number even. So there are 3 candidates for the unit digit now. Now, how many candidates for the first digit? 0 cannot be 1. Yes, and one of them has been one of the 2, 4, 6 have been used already. So there are 2 candidates which are not here. So that means only 5 possibilities here. And now 0 will come back and it will become 5 again, and then 4 and then 3. So we get 25, 100, 900. So these are the 2 possibilities. We will add both of them and total we get 1260 possibilities. B part. A team of 7 people is to be selected from a group of 9 women, okay, and 6 men. Find the number of different teams that can be selected, which includes at least 1 man. There are 7 people to be selected, and how many men we have? 6. That means we can have either 1 man, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. That is too much. How about this? 0 is the only one which is not possible, right? So let's talk about this where there are 0 men chosen. So that means there are 0 men chosen and all are women, right? Because there are 9 women, it's possible to have 7 women. All 7 are women. That means no man is chosen from 6 men, but all 7 are chosen from 9 women. And this is the case which we do not want. Subtract this from total number of selections. Total is 15 people. 15 C and 7 to be selected. Yes, just put this in a calculator and that gives us the cases where at least 1 man is there. and I got 6399 total number of selections. Okay, what next? Show that, okay, C part again. Why this question has not finished. Show that this is equal to this. All right, so I used this one earlier also. NCR, this formula is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. We used one of the questions before. That's what I'm going to do here. So NC3 LHS, let's say LHS, left hand side is n factorial over n minus 3 factorial 3 factorial plus n factorial over n minus 2 factorial 2 factorial. We have to prove that this is equal to this, so we can't use the right side. Okay, all right, so n minus 3 is to be cancelled, so I will expand the numerator n minus 1 n minus 2 n minus 3 factorial n minus 3 factorial. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 factorial is 6. Okay, so cancelled, plus n minus 1 n minus 2 similar way divided by n minus 2 factorial, and 2 times 1 is 2, so n minus 2 cancel here. So we have 2 here, we have 6 here, so let's multiply this by 3 up and 3 down so that we have same denominator. Our target also has 6 down there, so looks good. So what do we get here? Okay, let's keep n here and multiply n minus 1 and n minus 2. I am doing it directly. You can do it individually if you want. N square minus 3n plus 2. This will be the expansion of n minus 1 n minus 2 plus 3n multiplied by n will be 3n square minus 3n. Alright, now let's open this bracket as well. N cube minus 3n square plus 2n plus 3n square minus 3n over 6. 3n square negative and positive cancel out, and we are left with what? N cube minus 2n minus 3n minus n over 6, which can be written as the way they want, 1 over 6 n cube minus n. Now second part, what does it say? Hence solve the equation. This exactly same, yeah, equal to 4n. Okay, so we'll use this one. 1 over 6 n cube minus n equal to 4n. Let's multiply this by 6 and this by 6 so that this 6 gets cancelled out. So we are left with n cube minus n equal to 24n. Let's bring n here so that we can factor it out later. N cube minus n minus 24n equal to 0. N cube minus 25n equal to 0. Take n common, so we are left with n square minus 25 equal to 0, and it's a perfect square minus a perfect square. Can you see here? And we have an identity, we repeatedly use it many times. A minus b square will be a plus b. A minus b, that's the factor of a square minus b square, and that will happen here. Square root of n square is n, plus square root of 25 is 5, and n minus 5 equal to 0. I factored out a perfect square minus a perfect square, difference of squares it is called. So we get n equal to 0 from here, n equal to negative 5, and n equal to positive 5. Alright, but they have mentioned here n is greater than or equal to 3. That means this is rejected. It is less than 3. It is rejected. This is the final solution.